With so many controversies involving the Steelers QBs, Pickins had this to say about Fields. "Hey, Steelers fans, is new offensive coordinator Arthur Smith just showing less than he is capable of? That's what the former Steelers QB believes. You won't believe what he told us. Leave your like and stay with me because you can't miss a single detail." The Pittsburgh Steelers, leading the AFC North with a perfect 2-0 start this season, have shown great promise under the guidance of new offensive coordinator Arthur Smith, though the offense has yet to fully ignite. Despite the wins, the Steelers' offense has only managed minimal points through touchdowns, relying heavily on kicker Chris Boswell's field goals. Former Steelers quarterback Charlie Batch recently weighed in on Smith's strategies on the Between the Hashmarks podcast. Batch observed that while the offense has been conservative and efficient, avoiding turnovers and risky plays, it hasn't translated into a high-scoring game plan. "It's surprising that they haven't been able to score touchdowns," he commented, highlighting a need for the team to push for more end-zone appearances. Discussing Arthur Smith's tactical decisions, Batch pointed out the deliberate avoidance of middle-field plays against the Atlanta Falcons to neutralize safety Jesse Bates III. This strategy shifted in the Week 2 game against the Denver Broncos, where the offense attempted deeper plays and more aggressive tactics, though penalties undercut some of the gains. "We're just scratching the surface of what Arthur Smith's offense truly looks like," Batch said, suggesting that there's more to expect from Smith's playbook as the season progresses. Fields' performance against Denver showed attempts to exploit downfield opportunities, including a significant 51-yard throw to George Pickins, which was unfortunately negated by a penalty. Batch also touched on the dynamic Justin Fields brings to the Steelers, contrasting with Russell Wilson's leadership role. With Wilson sidelined by a calf injury, Fields has taken the helm and shown potential for dynamic play, particularly with his running ability, a trait less emphasized by Wilson in recent years. As Fields continues to start, including the anticipated Week 3 game against the Los Angeles Chargers, Batch believes his unique skills could enrich Smith's offensive scheme. Justin Fields has experience, being able to add that element to the offense that wasn't necessarily here in years past, Batch explained, underscoring Fields' ability to enhance the Steelers' offensive dynamics with his mobility and potential as a leader on the field. While the Steelers are still adapting to their new offensive coordinator's strategies and dealing with quarterback uncertainties, the early successes and challenges suggest a season of growth and potential high stakes as they aim to convert their strategic plays into more consistent scoring opportunities. But hold on, because it's not just the tactical adjustments that are attracting attention. George Pickins, who has known Justin Fields' style of play since his school days, also has a lot to say about his potential. Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver George Pickins isn't surprised by the impressive performances of quarterback Justin Fields, particularly his ability to throw on the run, a skill that has defined Fields' play style since their high school days together on the same 7-on-7 team. "Justin has always been excellent at making plays outside the pocket. That's always been part of his game," Pickins remarked. "It's not particularly shocking to me, but it's always special to see it in action." Despite a modest stat line of 2 receptions for 29 yards in the recent victory over the Denver Broncos, Pickens' potential impact was much larger, thwarted only by penalties that erased significant plays, including a 51-yard reception. "The biggest issue holding us back right now are the penalties. We need to clean that up, but we also need to let the players play," Pickens expressed, emphasizing the need for discipline to complement the talent on the field. Pickens is optimistic about the offense's trajectory, particularly praising its deep passing game, which has shown potential in the first 2 weeks of the season, despite setbacks. "Our strategy to go vertical and make big plays is right, but we've got to reduce mistakes," he stated, highlighting his own significant but nullified plays in both games. When asked about the ongoing discussion regarding the team's number 2 receiver role, Pickens focused on the team's current successes. "We're winning, and that's what really counts right now," he commented confidently. Through the first 2 weeks, Pickens has demonstrated elite ability to create separation from defenders, even against top-tier cornerbacks like Denver's Patrick Surtain II. According to Fantasy Point's Scott Barrett, Pickens ranks in the top 6 for average separation score in both games this season, reinforcing his potential breakout as a true number 1 receiver for the Steelers. Everything indicates that this team is ready to surprise even more. And do you think the team will be able to avoid these mistakes and explode on the scoreboard? Leave your opinion in the comments and don't forget to click on the videos of the final screens for more analysis and news about the Steelers.